We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Nuggets will kick off their road trip right here. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And I think for Denver, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them, Greg. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The guards are Thomas and Harris. Porter is out there with Lyles. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And here is Dunn after Isiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Parker. Porter with a block. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Dunn. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
2 on the clock to stop the run. Jump shot is good.
I love how Dunn keeps his composure when the pressure is on. Just not rushing anything. Draining the last second shot and just devastating the D.
And that one's good by Porter.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling.
Parker sets the screen for Dunn. Lopez a screen. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Here's Jokic. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Lyles. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Harris. Holiday with the block. Inside. It's stolen by Lyles. Jokic passes to Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both.
Well, Kevin, look at Hoiberg's offense. Wide open, up-tempo. There's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league last season.
Lopez against Jokic. Dunn right side. Markkanen sets the pick for Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen kicks to Parker. Over Porter. Jokic grabs the miss.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Here's Wiles. And another shot. That's tipped.
A step in the right direction. Marketing must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Bulls trail by 11. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Chance to check out stats for Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer. That active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup. He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
How about Lauri Markkanen out of Finland? I love his game. Look, he comes from a family of athletes. Both his parents played basketball at a high level. I know he got his game from his mom. She told me that. But his older brothers both made the pro ranks, one in soccer, the one in hoops. His family, skilled.
He's off on the first. And Markkanen, from a young age, would spend all day shooting in the backyard. Chris sounds like you. His parents set a rule. No hoops before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m.
Oh, man, when can you play then? I mean, hey, you want to play 24 hours. But, yeah, it was just like me. And he'd be out there practicing in sub-zero weather. Those Chicago winters shouldn't be a problem for him.
You know, Chris, the shot motion for Lauri Markkanen so smooth. He shoots like a guard.
Well, it's just simple. He has a quick release. He can hit on the move, too, and that's what you like about it. He can shoot off the step back. He has a few escape combos. You like his game.
Puts it up off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Dunn. Dunn's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done. Refusing to take no for an answer.
Thomas passes to Jokic. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now, here's Dunn. Markkanen kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Dunn. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Lopez. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas passes to Harris. Outside Thomas. Lets it go with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Markkanen. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Jokic. Quarter outside. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Parker. Sinks that one from the post. Parker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago.
Oh, you got to keep seeing this from Markkanen. I mean, he has to improve as a playmaker over time.
Thomas a screen. Holiday against Harris. There's the pass to Jokic, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Nuggets third.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
6 to shoot. Miles with the screen. Thomas kicks to Porter. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Lyles.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Bulls trail by 11. Dunn dishes to Lopez. Parker outside. Markkanen sets the pick for Parker. Over Porter. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris, no good. Lopez against Jokic. Lopez kicks to Parker. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind, as off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to New Orleans. Pass to Jokic. Back to Thomas. Got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Chicago making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Justin Holiday. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Bulls trail by 9. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Portis a screen on Lyles. Parker against Porter. Markkanen a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. Parker kicks to Dunn. Expanding his range. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jokic. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Payne in for Dunn. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Malik Beasley in for Porter. Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3, Isiah Thomas, and that's good. Thomas got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, of all the troubles the Bulls suffered last season, Chris, rebounding was not one of them.
Would you believe this? I mean, the Bulls have been top 10 in rebounding every year for the last 16 years. And for 3 of those years, they were #1 overall.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And a wide open look for Portis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
When Portis first came into this league, he didn't have this shot. Now he does.
Plumlee against Carter. Plumlee, the pass to Barton. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came in focused on winning the rebound battle, and they've done it.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
We can see what their plan of attack is going to be tonight. Let the three-pointers fly. It's working so far.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isiah Thomas. That's his first foul. And Chicago has possession. It's a 14-point game. Portis the screen. Valentine passes to Carter.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
And it's in there.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, a junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Outside for Thomas. Plumlee with the screen. Off the pick, Thomas shoots. And that one goes long.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Al Beasley, after Denzel Valentine missing on that last three-pointer. Carter with the block. They recover it. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Carter with the screen on Beasley. And that one's good. Parker.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Denver passing it around. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for Denver.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Nice shot by Portis.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
To the wing right side. Thomas passes to Plumlee. Thomas with the ball. Working on Payne. Beasley kicks to Barton. Pocket 6. Jumper off the screen, and it's Denver scoring again.
All about the pick there. I mean, let him shed his man and square up for the jumper.
Payne passes to Parker. Over to the wing. Screen by Parker. Right side, Portis. Carter with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Plumlee against Carter. Plumlee dishes to Beasley. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Thomas outside. Chicago grabs the miss. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Isiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Payne. Then it's Jabari Parker. Then there's Carter. And it's Portis in at the power forward. Here's Payne. Denver getting their last shot to go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. The Nuggets leading by 5. They set the pick. Here's Craig. Cans it from downtown. Craig's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Plumlee. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Carter. Fires top of the key. Craig pulls it in.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
The 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. His mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
The Bulls making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The back-to-the-basket scoring, obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Will Barton. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
Now here's Barton. 17 points in his last outing. Craig kicks to Harris. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Markkanen, he's checked in for Carter. Denver also making some changes. Trey Lyles comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Porter subbed in for Barton. Here's Craig, guarded by Holiday. 5 on the clock. Craig can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
And that one misses.
Yeah, Justin Holiday. How about this, man? You got to love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, Dad. But look at this. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, though. Time in Europe, the G League, 5 teams is in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
And Holiday last season by far the most minutes of his career.
Oh, starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league. You're going to get time. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the league. You got to keep your best players in there. But look, it still was a definite confidence boost for him.
Chicago calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Hey, get your numbers up. I had to get my numbers up. Now I got it like they gave it to me. But I took it, they ain't give it to me. She really knew, she really did.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lopez, a screen on Harris. Dunn passes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Porter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Valentine. D right on him. Lopez kicks to Dunn. The pass to Markkanen. And the Bulls with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 13. Porter with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
Oh, well, his rebounding stood out, too. He gave them a big lift on the boards.
Jokic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harris passes to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Markkanen sets the pick for Holiday. Good on the 3-point shot.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
Harris kicks to Craig. Lyles passes to Harris. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Here's Craig, and Denver again with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bulls trail by 14. Markkanen sets the pick for Dunn. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Dunn's got 6 points.
Showing he has plenty of tricks in his bag. Dunn never bashful about whipping out the floater.
Harris a screen. Here's Craig, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Dunn. 6 points for him. Lopez a screen on Harris. Here's Dunn. Here's Lopez, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, look, Lopez doesn't hesitate once he gets the ball. I like seeing him be aggressive on offense.
Harris kicks to Jokic. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Lyles a screen on Holiday. Here's Craig. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Dunn. 6 points for him. Kicks it to Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And really, this is Markkanen's greatest weapon, a three-point sniper with impressive range.
Here's Craig. He has 7. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Dunn passes to Holiday. Lopez a screen. And Holiday kicks to Dunn. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lyles sets a screen for Thomas. Here's Porter. It's deflected.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Now here's Dunn. He's got 9. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Lyles. Pass to Jokic. Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with the ball.
Parker's checked in for Chicago. And Denver with a change here, too. Barton is checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Releases from the wing and drills it. Thomas got 10 points.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Lopez a screen. Parker kicks to Lopez. Valentine passes to Lopez. Here's Dunn. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 15. Thomas down low. Dunn covering. Thomas no good. Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%.
At 7 feet tall, Lopez makes dunking look easy. Once he's close to the bucket, forget about it.
And here are the Nuggets now. To the middle. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Parker kicks to Lopez. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Markkanen. And it's Payne in for Valentine. And then for Denver, Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Beasley in for Porter. And here are the Bulls now, down by 15. Here's Dunn. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
Kicks it out to Beasley over Parker, and it's Beasley, that time in the assist by Barton. Beasley's got his second basket of the night. Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Payne. Portis with it. Here's the screen. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Thomas.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there. Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Plumlee with the steal. Thomas kicks to Barton. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Isiah Thomas. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, he hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Now here's Beasley. 17-point lead, their biggest. Over Parker. It's rebounded by Portis. And Chicago shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the Bulls with another miss. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And the basket by Thomas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dunn kicks to Payne. Passes it to Portis. Carter at the elbow. Over Plumlee. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And stolen by Payne. To stop the drought. And scoring with the play inside is Parker. Parker's got 9.
No matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Plumlee with a screen on Dunn. Here's Barton. No good that time. And so it's Denver out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Nice game. Great performance by Isiah Thomas.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
So important to have someone out there creating second chance opportunities. He took care of those duties in the first half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. So on the floor for Denver, the guards are Thomas and Harris. Lyles out there with Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Parker passes to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago.
All about the pick there. I mean, let him shed his man and square up for the jumper.
Lyles with the screen. And the basket by Thomas.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Bulls trail by 17. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Knocked loose. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And even though he's 5'9", 185 pounds, soaking wet, Thomas plays big out there, fearless.
And for Isiah Thomas going into free agency, what he thought might be a big payday opportunity was, Greg, anything but that.
A few years ago, he was talking about backing up the Brinks truck. Had to take a deal to prove he can still play. Has had a tumultuous past few years, but this deal could work out for the team if he can get back to form.
That free throw good from Isiah Thomas. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 19. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Lopez inside. He's against Jokic. Lopez, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
A player with this length and his touch from three-point range, I mean, that's just a great asset to have.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 9. He kicks it to Holiday. Dunn dishes to Holiday. Lopez a screen. 6 to shoot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Porter. Denver the rebound. Thomas passes to Porter. Outside Holiday. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
Lyles a screen on Dunn. Thomas's shot is off. Bulls trail by 20. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And the shot that Markkanen is working on. The coaching staff loves when he takes and makes these jumpers.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
I love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Over to the wing. Lopez, a screen on Harris. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Fred Hoiberg wants a timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Porter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there. Dunn kicks to Parker. Dunn passes to Lopez. Screened by Parker. Here's Markkanen. And he sinks the shot coming off a strong pick. Markkanen's got 10. The Nuggets leading by 18. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thomas dishes to Harris. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Parker passes to Markkanen. Got it. Good job in the low post. 12 points for him.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Harris kicks to Jokic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Dunn passes to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Lopez a screen on Porter. Parker against Lyles. The jump hook misses off the left iron.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he does.
The Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in.
Denzel Valentine.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Parker outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Parker with the steal. Lopez against Jokic. Lopez passes to Markkanen. Denver grabs the miss. Lyles got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Feeds it to Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got 10 points.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Markkanen kicks to Lopez. They set the pick. Holiday inside the line. And again, Chicago. No good. The Nuggets leading by 20. Here's Jokic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 14 points for him.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Now here's Parker. He's got 9. Unable to get that one.
Well, look, he's got to find better looks, so he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
They get the rebound. Lyles off target at the rim. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez passes to Parker. Picked by Markkanen. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Lopez. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Willing to set hard picks for his guys. Markkanen proving how unselfish he can be at times.
Jokic a screen. And Thomas, here we go. The 2017-18 season is one that Isiah Thomas C. Webb would rather forget. A lot of struggles and a lot of injuries.
Yeah, a tough season, and especially when you think about the one he had before that. Thomas just never looked comfortable with the teams he was on or in the roles he was asked to play. A lot of that was him still recovering from surgery when you think about it. I mean, I don't think it'll take much for him to get back to that elite scoring status that he once enjoyed.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Markkanen. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Justin Holiday. Denver also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Lyles. And Barton subbed in for Porter. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bulls trail by 21. Valentine wide open. He fires. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Harris kicks to Hernan Gomez. Outside Thomas. Plumlee with the screen. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Thomas. There's the pick. Out to Carter. Carter with a screen on Harris. Lock at 6. From deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Harris, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
That's good from Harris. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels.
Beasley's checked in for Thomas. And Harris drops them both. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Payne passes to Carter. Screened by Parker. There's the pick. Here's Portis. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Chicago shooting right around 41% from the field in Q3. And stolen by Barton. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Payne dishes to Carter. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball. Here's Denver now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Barton kicks to Hernan Gomez. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first one falls. As Dunn's checked in for Cameron Payne. So he gets them both. And Chicago shooting about 42% so far. Dunn passes to Carter. Here's Parker. And the Bulls with another miss. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. No luck that time either. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Beasley with the steal.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
Denver making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Over to the left wing. Portis sets the pick for Dunn. He dishes it to Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight, and it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Beasley kicks to Barton and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Here's Parker. Back to Portis. The pass to Valentine. Portis a screen on Barton. Valentine passes to Carter. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
It's stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Carter. Justin Holiday's checked in for Chicago. And Denver with a change here, too. Thomas checked in for Torrey Craig. He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets leading by 22. Plumlee with the screen. Double team on Thomas. Parker with the steal. Portis kicks to Dunn. It's blocked. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thomas inside. Dunn covering. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Nobody near Parker. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now.
They're still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Here's Thomas. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 17. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from Beasley. Chicago with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's Denver controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Bobby Portis out there with Carter, and it's Parker in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Into the Bulls, shooting 41% for the game. Dunn against Thomas. Portis a screen on Thomas. Here's Dunn using his post moves to get the 2 points.
A lot of game nowadays is screen and roll action. I mean, Dunn looking comfortable handling it.
And stolen by Portis. Here's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Bulls trail by 20. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isiah Thomas. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. C-Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
And again, no good by Chicago. The Nuggets leading by 20 to the inside. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Trey Lyles checked in for the Nuggets. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Outside Porter. Outside Thomas. Jokic passes to Porter. From 17 feet out, and another miss by Denver. Bulls trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Cans the shot from the wing. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
He tries for 3, and there's Dunn on the assist by Parker. 16 points for Chris Dunn.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Robin Lopez is checked in for Portis.
Robin Lopez.
Dunn against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 19. Barton outside. Kicks to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Porter. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Holiday against Barton. Markkanen a screen on Porter. Parker inside. And the Bulls with another miss.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
Holiday against Barton. Parker with the steal. Inside, Dunn. Good D by Thomas. The Nuggets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Barton against Holiday. Barton dishes to Thomas. Here's Jokic. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Parker against Porter. Goes up the baseline. Here's Markkanen. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And this is the muscle you want to see. Markkanen showing signs of adding strength over time.
There's a check in for Will Barton.
At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And the dirt comparisons, they're understandable. Markkanen is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
Holiday against Harris. They set the screen. Jokic with the screen on Dunn. 6 to shoot. Thomas kicks to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
Their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Thomas, that's good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. He kicks it to Lopez. Parker with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Dunn. Shoots a 3. Some solid defense from Harris. Denver leading by 19 points. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The former 5th overall pick in the 2016 draft. I mean, this is encouraging for Dunn, putting it all together right now.
Miles kicks to Harris. Harris a screen. Outside Thomas. Pulls up. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Bulls trail by 21. Dunn right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Here's Jokic, and Denver again with the bucket.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Second chance shot. It's deflected. Tries yet again. The dish to Thomas. You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over, along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football. So I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're Shaqtin' a fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop? Or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side. Right. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lopez left side. Done against Thomas. And there's the 3-second violation.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit. Sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Done against Thomas. Harris outside. Back to Thomas. Miles a screen on Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Denver.
Good floor awareness, good vision. Thomas, dependable at finding open teammates.
Dunn outside. Pass to Holiday. When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon the perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough 3 from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like a Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
Ball's knocked loose. Now here is Harris. To the inside, stolen by Markkanen. Down against Thomas, to the middle. Here's Lopez. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Thomas kicks to Jokic. With the fadeaway. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jokic.
energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Harris passes to Thomas. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Dunn dishes to Lopez. Holiday against Harris. And Holiday kicks to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Thomas. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.